Hey, get out of there. Get out of there. Don't get too close to the water. Goodbye until we meet again.
We'll see you next year.
Can't wait. Can't wait. Everybody needs to come to Louisiana. We absolutely love it here.
Love it.
People are great. The food's great. Entertainment's great. Climate was okay.
I mean, it wasn't
bad.
We've made some adjustments to our plans. We are still going to Columbus, Georgia, but then instead of heading Virginia, Kentucky, all of those places that we were planning on going, we're going to head straight to Indianapolis from Columbus, Georgia. It has us going through Atlanta. We would really like to avoid Atlanta just because of all the pulling a rig horror stories we've heard. So we'll have to play with that route a little bit. And then after that, we're gonna head up to see the kids in South Dakota. So we are really excited.
Yeah, I can't wait for some family time.
Yep. All right. Let's see what the day brings. Hey, we had no issues hooking up, knock on something, wood, fake wood. We had no issues hooking up.
No, so my fix-it job worked.
So let's hope the rest of the day goes as smoothly. We are in Mississippi.
Made it to Mississippi, another state in the book.
And we're going to do just a little brief kind of review of the campground we stayed at. Salt Creek Bayou. No, Salt Bayou Campground, sorry.
Yes.
You know, when we first pulled in, we were like, oh, I don't know.
Looked a little rough around the edges.
But after staying there for almost 2 weeks, we would do that. We would stay there again.
Absolutely.
We would select a different section. So the front section is all buddy sites, and they're pretty close together. So it's very tight, and you know your doors are facing one another, which I guess makes it nice if you are trying to meet people and stuff like that. You could sit in the evenings and chat with your neighbors, but it's pretty tight. There's not a lot of room for both sets of steps and all of that. There are some sites in the back that I feel like have a little bit more room, and then there's the Vista sites. I don't know if those are just for longer term residents, or if
it might be more expensive too.
Yeah, it could be. I didn't check those. Those actually have a lot more room. So, pros and cons. My favorite thing, I guess, about the campground was what? Well, you go first. What was your favorite thing about the campground?
Finn liked it. There was some spots where he could go. We take our walks in the morning. I'll post a video on here of one of our walks that we took, and there's a nice little bayou that runs through there, and thought maybe there'd be some gators in there, but never saw any gators, but we saw lots of turtles.
Yeah, so it looks like they're really working to improve it. While we were there, they paved the entire thing. So when we got there, parts of it had some old pavement, but others there was lots of holes, and they paved the whole thing over while we were there. So leaving was very nice.
They're making progress.
Yeah,
they're doing things to make it better. So
they are.
It's better than some campgrounds that we've stayed at.
They remodeled the laundry room. So the laundry facilities, we didn't really get to see them because they were closed for a few days. And when Scott did laundry, he just went into town and did it because it was, they were remodeling. So, but they remodeled the campground. They're out every day taking care of it. So I would recommend it.
I would as well.
It was quiet.
30 minutes to New Orleans.
Yeah, to French Quarter, 30 minutes away. Lots of great restaurants around there. Last night we did Cappy's, which it's more bar food, but they're known for their daiquiris.
Yep.
So as we were sitting there last night, lots of people were coming in just to get daiquiris to go. Oh, sorry, somebody pulling in front of us.
Grr.
We've had a lot of that today. A lot of that. The food was okay at Cappy's. The Southside Diner.
Yeah.
Really good food. We ate there a couple of times. Really liked that place. That's about the only places we ate in Slidell.
Yes.
Taco Bell. We had Taco Bell
We had
that
Taco
day.
Bell.
But yeah, I thought it was a decent campground.
Yeah, me too.
So it was priced right. I think we paid $45 a night. I think I'll put it up here. So that it was priced right, full hookups. There's the little bayou that runs through there. So swimming pool. We did not get a chance to use the swimming pool, but it looks really nice. They have a general area, like a gathering area where they had a fire pit and they had a kind of a porch swing they had a swing.
Yep. No grills.
No playground for the kids. They did have a few small cabins there.
Oh, and they had a putt-putt green.
Yes.
The miniature golf course.
We were going to do that this weekend. We never did. So
it was all cemented, so I think they were working on it still.
Probably. So anyway, Salt Bayou Campground, I would definitely recommend it.
Yep.
All right, our first stop on the way to Georgia. We are staying in Love's RV stop. All right, this site was a smooth, easy back in. We had all that space up there. So that's probably the easiest back in or even pull through we've done, I think. I mean, you know, it's a truck stop, but hey, it was on the route, and we're either gonna have Arby's or Godfather's Pizza for dinner tonight. There's not really a town here, so I don't think we really have too many other options. We're in Alabama at a little roadside restaurant. It's barbecue called Stars. So I love these little roadside places. Nothing fancy, but fantastic food. We'll see how the food is. But it had really, really good ratings, so huge ratings. We both got baby back ribs. This is one of those places that they make everything fresh in the morning, and when they're out, they're out. So Scott had ordered a couple things, they were out, so he got ribs. And I guess we got the last of the ribs.
Loves truck stop. Has camper spots for us, so that's alright. We have water and power, no sewer. So that kind of stinks. No pun intended. It's pretty busy though. Hopefully we get out of here alright. Oh, and they have propane as well. So that's kind of nice. It's a busy truck stop. Hopefully we get out of here alright. See you at the next stop. Picture of our campground here. Camp David RV Park. Nice little park. Hey, get out of there. Get out of there. Don't get too close to the water. Right? Sign says alligators and snakes. No thanks. Well, I am stuffed to the gills. When on travel days, I don't eat very much. Stress and adrenaline and all that kind of stuff. So tonight I ate way too much and needed to walk it off. So figured we'd take a walk, take a look at the new campgrounds. This is the little lake that's down here. It's pretty. Pretty marshy. Love to see a gator though. Lisa's been dying to see a gator. That's the trail that we go up back to the campsite. Something that way. Maybe one of these mornings we'll stop, go down that route. Lots of bugs. Lisa warned me about snakes. So we gotta keep an eye out for all those little slithering creatures. Coming down, it was kind of nice. It was easy, an easy walk. Going back, it's all uphill. After a 3-hour drive, I want to be ready for bed. Finn can use the exercise too. He's looking a little thick around the waist there, right? Well, up we go.
All right, take a little tour of the campground. We are at Camp David RV Resort in Columbus, Georgia. So that's our site. They're buddy sites, but that's a nice, good size site. It was fairly level, easy pull through. Picnic table, fire ring. Water pressure's a little low, but and then we're right across from the laundry showers. Nice and quiet. But look at all this back here. Look how pretty this is. Hiking trail that leads down to the lake. Paved hiking trail.
Tent camping back in there.
Oh. Well, that's
Took
cool.
video of that earlier.
Oh yeah, I can see the tent sites back in there. Picnic tables and fire rings. That's cool. Finn smells the smells.
All the other dogs that are walking through here.
So the campground backs up to Fort Benning. And I want to say we paid $45 a night, I think. 42, 45. I'll put it in here up in the corner so you guys can know for sure. But we are in Columbus, Georgia. And then across the river is Phoenix City, Alabama. Weather's been beautiful. We did have some rain on Monday, but it wasn't terrible. Other than Monday, it's been gorgeous. Cool in the evenings, warm during the day. And those mossy trees are magical and creepy at the same time. Enchanted? Is that kind of a magical, creepy word?
Yeah, that works.
Well, that makes me nervous. My husband made me grab a stick, and I said, no, I'm okay. I don't need a walking stick. And he said, no, that's not for walking. And I said, for snakes? And he said, yeah. And I said, oh, I think we're okay. He's like, no, I think you need a stick for snakes. So, I'm not quite sure what to expect down here, but y'all know how much I love snakes. All right, we're coming up to the lake now. Now we can't set up the noises or frogs or small gators. So no swimming allowed. And it doesn't look like the dock is something you can walk out on. It's kind of fallen down, it looks like. There's lots of little flying bugs. So it looks like it went way out there at one time, but it's pretty much underwater now. Danger. Alligators and snakes in area. Stay away from the water. Finnegan. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm with you, buddy. You can't get close to the water because of the bugs. I don't see any gators in there. We should have brought some chicken with us. Somehow I don't think we're going to see gators in Georgia either. Oh, see if I can get away from these bugs a little bit. Dang, they are everywhere. We are just finishing this loop. Take us back to the campground right there. Pretty sunset over the lake. We have not seen any alligators or snakes. So there's a little piece of sunshine. Very pretty though. Let's talk about the campground amenities. They do have a little store. They sell firewood. It's $8 a bundle. They sell ice, showers, laundry. We have not been to the laundry facility yet. Full hookups. They also have tent camping. No pool or anything like that, but you guys know us. We don't need a pool. For us, this is more important than a pool. I love a campground with a hiking trail. All right, we are back at the campground. Sorry, I'm winded. I was straight uphill. But look at all the, I believe this is wisteria. And it smells so good. I'm almost certain that that is wisteria. Dang, it smells good. Holy cow. If I had a house, I would want this tree in my yard.
We got company coming today. So we put a little spread out. Some of Lisa's co-workers are back there giving the tour.
We'll be upside down because it's loose.
We leave tomorrow. There's neighbors out there. Their dogs.
Just like that.
Then you got to say hi.
So we go, we take it in June. We've got just some.
So I'll shoot some more video here in a little bit.
Good.
Goodbye, beautiful Camp David. We really enjoyed you.